Whew. Okay, what's up, world? It's Big Mir. I'm LY2J, AM Punk. You know who I am. I'm here with Marco Rose, and this is off the cuff. He wanted to get things out. He didn't want to wait. Let's do it. What up, Marco?
What's up, man? I think it's about that time. What's been like, man? It's been like a year now since
Word.
since
Word.
I done anything in college. It's been that long. That almost that long now.
Man, you want to get right into it, so let's get right into it, man. What you think about these guys, doing call shoots, call Comic Cons, and all this really other stuff.
Hold
And
on. It's a called Comic Con. Well,
apparently they had a call Comic Con. I know. Anyway, listen.
how do you have a call Comic Con? I'm actually interested. I didn't know that they had a call Comic Con.
It's just three dudes sitting on the couch talking about us. But
Talk about us as in YWF.
obviously, ain't got nothing better to talk about. So listen. So get a lot of heat.
You gotta keep, put me up to speed. What's going on? Talk to me.
So we get a lot of heat for having, and I'll start. I'll go from from not too important to stuff that you really want to talk about. Anyways, so heat. We get heat on having short matches. We get heat on the show not being 2 to 3 hours long. Your response to that as the guy who runs the show?
Well, folks been complaining about that for a long time. I mean, to me, honestly, you got to think about the people who are watching. I watch TV. I don't watch any show or movie that's over freaking 3 hours because it gets boring and shit. So it's like, why would I sit and watch a video game and people talk for over 3 hours? I have no reason to. I mean, honestly. So the reason the matches are short because it's basically, I mean, it's only so much you can do up in a match, especially if you got a lot of them that's simulated and it's only so many moves you can, you know, and, encounter. And it's just like, it's not going to be good. It's just not going to be good if you have long, overdrawn matches and that no one honestly is not going to remember after you record it. And I feel like at least, like with keeping the matches shorter between like a 5-10 minute basis, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Just like how I have my promos, they are no longer than 3 minutes because, it's pointless of having somebody to talk 10 fucking minutes about shit. It's pointless, and hell, our views and the attention and all the little, reviews we get about YWF, everybody say it's good. Hell, we should get better reviews and ratings than we do because, hell, we give you basically everything you can ask for
in 45 minutes.
In 45 minutes or less. I mean, shit.
Okay. Now, it was something interesting that the boy Travis had to say about Levi and Austin, who are on YWF and COH. So he said something along the lines of, well, why don't you just come over with the YWF characters? Oh, Marco doesn't let you come over with the YWF characters. I don't know why they listen to him, but they do. So what's your thoughts on that? On having anything on having exclusive talent for your show and not wanting them to go to another show. You talk about that.
Honestly, the thing with that is I would be fine with it if I knew that the people within COH actually respect, the stars of YWF, which I don't, and they don't, they really don't. And it's just like if they were to go over there, they would have to start from the bottom. Like what they did in YWF really didn't mean shit. And I feel like it's a respect factor there because if I brought anybody from COH knowing they don't have this track record, I'm not going to bring them in and say, hey, you start from the bottom, which I don't already know what they have done in their company. So basically, like I said, when you do that, I mean, you just really making YWF kind of look bad because you just having them jobbing out to your top talent with no direction, no kind of story, no nothing, and that kind of hurts what I done built with that character who was nothing, and to make them a top guy. So you got to protect, kind of your brand. And like I said, this comes with respect as a company. And like I said, I don't think Travis respects the people, the homegrown people YWF has brought up. He probably respects a few, but the guys like Levi, Austin, and but he got a hard on for like Chronix and Mocha Bane,
Right.
So yeah. So like if I came over there now, they would not have respect for Marco Rose, which is why I left in the first place. So they didn't have respect for Marco Rose, and they didn't think I was good enough. But I went, made my own company, and showed them how good I was.
Right. Now how do you feel, speaking of Travis, how do you feel about like him, or he had someone else go into a YWF talent inbox and say, hey, you should come over to COH, we like you. And rather than him just going on his show with his talent and helping them develop as a character rather than just being lazy and trying to take other people's talent and have it on his show.
What thing with that, like, it's like a lot of people, like they got a whole lot of people there. A whole lot of people, and it's like you got some of them that are good, and then of course you got the ones who are just fucking terrible. And it's like they always showcase the fucking terrible, and you can tell when like somebody either doing a promo or anything, they just doing whatever the fuck. They really don't have no direction. It's just really long and overdrawn and boring. And like COH could be more better if they just, put effort and time and try, basically seeing what they see in their character's future instead of just saying, hey, go on up out there,
and that's
try to get yourself over. And even though you suck, we're not going to tell you, but yeah, just go out there and do it. So.
And that's one thing I noticed about COH is they do take pride in their consistency, and that's the one thing I will give them is that they are consistent with their shows. But what does the consistency mean if the show is terrible?
That's you announce it your own. It doesn't mean anything if it's terrible.
Exactly.
It really don't. And like I said, and I know it's going to be coming out. I already know it's going to come off. Oh, just bashing COH. I want to say this right now. I like COH. No, hold on. Let me say that. I like what COH was. COH now is just they was long before and they had some good moments. Like now it's just long and they don't have shit good moments.
Well,
so I think
the
last great moment they had was like when the Goonie won the world title, but after that the Goonie didn't do shit. It was just whack. He had the worst title reign probably in COH history. Yeah.
And that's not even any disrespect to the Goonie. We like the Goonie. We love him. So.
Yeah, I like the Goonie.
I don't think anybody. He kind of like Jeff Hardy. Like who hates Jeff Hardy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about guys like we had a situation with Steve Nemesis, Inaccuracy, the Patriot, whatever you want to call him, and it was a situation.
No, hold on now. The Patriot and Patriot and Steve are two different people now.
That's slow. Anyways.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So we had a situation with Steve because Steve sent in a very terrible, low quality promo in for YWF. But we turn around and we watch COH, and you could hear him crystal clear. His promo was a Steve promo. You heard one, you heard them all. But like I remember we had a situation with that. We was like why did we get the short end of the stick and COH get the good quality and all that? Like, do you want to be here type of thing. So what did you think about that situation back in the day?
You talked about back when they were, what was
the Resistance.
The Resistance when they were just bashing YWF. I mean, it is what it is, Yeah. Like I said, we weren't, like I said, back then we didn't have our respect. We were just new to the game. Hell, I brought a lot of people into call wrestling. Like, people who they would never ever use.
Right, and the thing is, we make it work.
Yeah, and it made it work, and folks was watching, and we got a buzz, and I think it was kind of like, who the fuck are these bitches, you know? And so even though we were good, it was shitty quality. Oh, we had some shitty quality back then. Oh, I can't even fucking watch.
Yeah.
So no, I can't even watch. But at the time, it was great. It was excellent because we was in there and it was new and it was fresh and we didn't know what the fuck we were doing, but we did it. And we had a concept, and people, even though we had some bad quality and audio problems, people, followed it and liked it. And, we had interesting storylines. We just being ourselves, but I think we kind of got noticed a little bit, and people just started hating on like everything. Especially when the Resistance came, they kind of hated it. They bashed on the audio editing.
Yeah, what wrestling promo bashes the editing of the show?
Exactly, and I mean, and like I let it go with it because I was trying to get in. Like even at that time, hey. I felt like we can all come together. We can make something big. So, I wanted to invite them over because, hell, you never know, You never know who you may need. You don't want to burn bridges with people, so you want to be in a partnership. So, at the time, I let a lot of shit go by. Like, you would never let me go on COH and say the shit that they said on my show. Let me go over to COH and say some of that shit. We go like, y'all editing sucks. These motherfuckers making these promos are long, and they're fucking boring, and just talk about the audio and all that crap. No, it would not let me do that. But I did. It was because I feel like this. I mean, hell, it was life imitating art. Let them go out and do it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And I think at that time, they was kind of made me feel down about it because I was like, you know what? Because I was about to actually. People don't know, in season two was supposed to be the last of YWF. I think that was the reason why let a lot of stuff go because I was like, man, folks just come for hating. And, we had all the drama with everybody else in YWF and shit because they was mad that I let these guys come around here. But I was just like, done, too much drama. Like it's supposed to be something fun. It wasn't becoming fun anymore. And, if you go back and look at season 2, I think it was episode 6 or something, but it was YWO Takeover. You can see all this shit. And then even after that, it was like the Resistance came, and it was just like whatever. It was crazy, but
yeah. It was too much personal beef going on,
And I don't know why.
I didn't have a problem with it. I was a champion. I wasn't complaining. I was I'm always a champion. All right, that's the next question actually. Am I a politician? It's this big perception to me that like whatever bad happened, like if a certain person lose, I convinced you and Chronix to make them lose. I'm like one of the bookers of the shows. All type of perceptions about me. So, am I a politician?
And I've heard it a lot, and no, like honestly, a man absolutely has no say so on what goes on. And I think you really just been there and you've been putting in the work, and it's like you've been putting in the promos, you've been good, people love your character, and it just got over.
Well, hate it, hate too, like
I be telling you, it's just the magic of A.M. Punk.
Yeah.
I mean,
because like I said, like if you look back in those early YWF days, I was not in near the title. Like my name never came out of your mouth as who you wanted to be a top star. Even though I was like your best friend, it was because I was bad and I just got better, and that's just how it worked,
Yeah, and you put in the work with folks. Like I told you, you come in and put in the work because it's not hard. I don't ask much from doing promos. Yeah, promos don't have to be long, but I think everybody who's been affiliated with YWF already know, what they got to bring to the table. Because I know people got lives outside of this, so that's another reason why, cut promos short, so, you can just get them out, bam, say something good, strong, and sweet because, that's what people gonna remember. Nobody's not gonna remember a fucking 10-minute promo. Nobody. Right? And so,
right.
As far as with this, nah, you don't have no say. The only people that say is me and Chronic.
I remember I did politic one time. I think I politic Chester to win the women's title when she first came in. That was my fault. Whatever.
I think that was going to happen anyway. You probably got to ask Chronic because he was able to like the win.
Yeah, because I hit up Cron. I was like, yo, you should get Chester the belt because Chester is great.
Yeah, Chester is awesome.
Yeah. So this is a big one, and this will be a minute. So go ahead and you tell everybody what they act basically blind to. How is COH? How was COH ripping off YWF? Let us know.
Ooh.
And it was a lot. It was a lot. So let it be known.
And it is a lot. I promise you, I can't remember everything. I just honestly just forgot about that and let this stuff go. When I was like into it, they did a lot of stuff. It probably take Chronic. It probably take Chronic to say a lot of that stuff because he remembers it all. Like
Yeah.
But it's just like it was done so much. I was just like, fuck it.
Right, because at one point we would watch COH just to see what they stole from the last YWF show.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff. Which I'm happy about. It's cool. Like a lot of stuff they weren't doing that we started doing that they weren't. Like we was, doing like a lot of crowd shots and a lot of camera angles and piping in, sound effects or whatever. Like with that COH chant, they started doing COH chants. They could have been did that for the longest. They could have been like some Ring of Honor chants, but it's like once we had did like the ACW little thing, chants whatever. It's like, hey, we can we need to try that, loop, COH chants in, which was smart. But it's other stuff. Like the blank layer, splitting the brands. We weren't the first one in Call to do it, but I just remember like doing it, being the one to doing it to say I'm gonna make mayhem. Travis was the first one comment. He was like,
"That's a stupid idea."
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. How you gonna pull it off? You don't have a roster. I was like, I'm gonna pull it off, and it's gonna be good.
And we did, and we still doing.
Yeah,
he was the first one. He was the first one to talk about how dumb the idea was, and then turned around and did it. We introduced a global championship. All of a sudden, he got a global championship, and of course,
he got a
I think this is the title on the other show now.
Was fun. And it was funny about that because I even remember bringing the global title when I did ACW. Let me tell you, I probably had to bring, but when I brought ACW the global title to YWF, because the show had ended, he was one of the main ones, like, global title, that's stupid. Ain't the global title and the world title mean the same thing? That's dumb. And then it's like, wow, that's over there in COH.
Right, and remember the original YWF page, something happened to it. And we made a new page, the YWF Network. And now COH, something happened to their original page, and now they the COH Network. So, I get blamed a lot because I point a lot of stuff out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, but so now that they got the COH Network now, just like us, But again, they're not stealing anything, of course. Of course they wouldn't.
We're not stealing. We started from WWE.
Right, but they ripped us off still.
So.
And right after we did it, though.
Yeah, I did, but it's crazy. It's crazy. And then the shit with the ACW, I don't even want to talk about that. No, let's just skip it.
So how do you feel about how do you feel about guys like I don't know, like Fisk? People who blatantly just don't want to be there, they own the show and they still kinda bash the show anyways. Like Fisk, his complaint was you don't let him be creative with his character. And that's why I ripped Fisk apart when we had that little feud in COH, is because Fisk on COH, he looked like Kane but he trying to cut CM Punk promos. And I ripped him apart because I'm like, how are you 300 pounds, 7 feet tall, and you complain like a little bitch, you know? And that was my promo in a nutshell.
And that's exact. See, and the thing about it, I think that's what our difference was on, because like in ACW, that's what he was. He was like the monster character, not showing his face and talking all evil. I'm like every wrestling company, I don't care what wrestling company, has to have a monster character.
Yeah.
Point blank, because they draw and they're awesome. And when I seen the Fizz, I was like, okay, I like what he doing. It was cool, it was different. And I had, a direction on where where I want to go. I give people their freedom and to do what they want. I just like talk about this, but put it in your own way or however you're gonna do it. But this, where you going with it. I don't say, no, you must say this exact words or anything. No, you have freedom in that part. But I'm like, if your character is a monster, that's what I need the character to be, a monster, because it's
right. And with the people who need help, like you and Chronics will help. You'll give them bullet points. You'll be like, stay on topic with this at least. For me, like you give me a little more freedom to just talk, but you be like, this is what you're talking about. Go do it. But with some people, you gotta kind of break it down to them, like Levi at first. I don't know if you still do it for Levi now, but you really helped Levi and like Austin out at first, right? Well, Chronics, yeah. You are Chronics.
Yeah, I know really with Levi, like, 'cause I really liked Levi character. And I know he could have been in it. And I know, what he needs to try to get himself over, because it's funny. Oh, and another thing with him, Levi. Like, Levi would inbox me and ask me about his promos, what I think. And I'd be telling him, I was like, look, I told him this from the beginning. I was like, because at first he was doing good. He was getting over. He kept his promo strong, sweet, strong, and to the point. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he gonna choke a motherfucker out. He was basically like Taz and shit. But just like everybody when Steve come in, Seth McIntyre, you can't. Everybody can't be Steve and Seth.
No.
They can cut. Promos like that. No, everybody can't.
Everybody can't be CM Punk.
And so, so he wanted to be like those guys, and then, like, it's like he asked me for this advice, and I tell him, this is what you got to do. You got to stay strong, sweet. You really a man of few words, basically. It's all your character needs to be, because he comes out, he kicks ass, chokes motherfuckers out.
And that's why I kind of feel bad for Levi, because that's not the character he want to play. It's just, he feels like just because he big, he not supposed to talk. I know that's how we feel, but that's how you present the character, Levi. Your character, you want to be this bad, choke a dude out. When you have that type of character, you have to let the action speak more than the words. But
exactly. True badasses don't talk much. They get to kicking ass.
Right. So I think that is kind of like his fault, because you're not supposed to talk that much if you're going to do that character. Just same thing with Fisk. If you're going to be a monster, you shouldn't be saying much, and you shouldn't be complaining about anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then what tripped me out, the fact I tell him, there's actually other people that tell him. So say like I done told him this, you need to stay short, strong, sweet, to the point. He would inbox me, or either call me. He was like, well, I talked to Steve, and he said, and I asked him for some advice. He said I need to, shorten my promos and just be a man of few words, since I'm big and strong. I'm like, motherfucker, I just told you. That's what the fuck I told you.
See, but
I'd be like, what? I told you that.
Yeah, but his like our opinions don't really matter to him though. I damn sure know mine don't, at least, and I know yours don't. Maybe Chronics. He loved Chronics. So yeah, he wouldn't listen.
Like say the same thing.
Like, remember one day he inboxed us talking about he wanted to do YWF house shows, and I was like, what is that? How are you gonna do a call house show? And he was basically talking about how he would just do matches and post them. And he asked me, you, and Chronics. And we all said no. We all said no nicely. We said it was just a bad idea. didn't make sense. And we gave it to him, and we gave him to a light lead. But I remember clearly that I got the heat for that because he went like this is when the Call Shoe page first started, and I got heat, and he's talking about how I think all his ideas are stupid and I'm mean and I'm this and that and the other, and I was just like, huh?
That wasn't stupid. The house show part was stupid because like house shows really don't matter, and it would be no point. And then I know at one point he was mad because I didn't want to. I think he had the company he was trying to make a call, and I was all for, try to promote it and things, but he wanted, to mix the storylines up with his call, and I was like, nah, I can't do that, that it kind of be like, no,
Right.
because, we're not affiliated, but I would have to start up, and I done tried that before, and, I always got burnt, so I was like, I'll just focus it more on YWF. I'm not going to focus on outside college, but I done did it with ACW, got burnt, twice with them, and I done tried with COH and got burnt.
I hope we never do it. The COH and YWF, that was stupid. Waste of time.
It was.
Why did it end in a double count? I could have just won. In all honesty. Yeah, I know. I'm here as a politician, and he only wants to win. Yeah.
I mean, the YWF was straight. I'm just talking about the other little stuff. Like when we did the little super show, I thought it was good. It was good, and it's just all the other politics. As far as the COA, it's just all the other drama. I'm just not into.
So next question. Do you think Call Wrestling has made Chronix mean? Because Chronix is a really chill dude, but once he got into management status with you and he had to start dealing with people, he just is very jaded to people's opinions now and ideas and thoughts. Like he'll really shrug people off now. So what you think about Chronix becoming kind of almost like you in a sense, because you was like that when Chronix came into management already. Like you was just telling people straight no, that's stupid, no. So what do you think about Chronix kind of becoming into that?
I get it. When you put out a show, you really, if somebody has a good idea, we'll use it. You know what I'm saying? And we might not use it right at that point, but hell, we might use it sometime later. At that, right at that moment, it's not going to make sense. Right. And and it's kind of hard to say when people got a vision for a show. You know what I'm saying? They own vision is kind of be that way sometimes. It don't be no offense or no bad. Just saying, they don't, using our ideas is just we want to put on the show, we just gonna honestly just tell you yes or no. If anybody has a colleague, they understand. Anybody who owns a call can understand.
And honesty gets a lot of heat. I know you got a ton of heat for telling people no, straight up.
I don't like lying to people. If you lie to people, it's like now I see in a lot of calls people accept the lies, accept the lies, and I be feeling like, damn, maybe I should lie too, because when you lie, it seems like you get more respect than telling the truth these days, which is sad.
Right, and for example, I was in COH, and I'm used to honesty. It's just how I grew up. When I met you, you was an honest person, and if I had an idea that you didn't want to do, you just told me no. If I had an idea that you liked, you say we can run with that, So I'm used to just yes or no. I'm used to, okay, just give me a day to think about it, and you'll get back at me. I was in COH, and I got a lot of BS about, if I tried to pitch an idea, it was always, let me think about it, or never say never, or you just don't respond. They never really told me yes or no, which is what I was looking for. Because if you tell me no, I'll be fine. I won't lose any sleep over it. It's okay, So, what do you think about that? People BSing and call wrestling. It's sad, right?
I would say don't BS, because at the end of the day, people will feel that they'll probably be mad. But I feel like if you be honest, at the end of the day, they'll say, well, at least he was honest with me. you know, that I can respect. But you know, lying to motherfuckers, you know, that keeps people confused and that gives that sets up for shit, a bad company. It sets up for other bullshit. Folks ain't gonna be able to trust you, and folks ain't gonna be want to be there no more or do anything in common. Folks, that's how folks end up leaving.
Right. Right. So any idea, man? How long we got until the next episode of YWF that people been waiting on so long?
Everybody been waiting, and like I said, we've been doing our thing. Like I said, Chronic, he just graduated, got him the best job. Yeah, I got 2 jobs right now. I'm up here right now. You know, I'm gonna open up this nonprofit organization for the homeless and poor, and for some for the youth, the children, teenagers, and stuff like that.
Right.
Kids coming up. Just a lot of different things. Just growing up, getting older. You know what I'm saying? But we still love Carl. Yeah, you know, we done did a lot for Carl. Yeah, we are the innovators. We have innovated Carl wrestling.
Yeah, and they hate that, but I mean, let's face it. when certain call shows brainstorm, they just go and watch YWF, and then they'll have their whole show.
Yeah.
So.
But I like doing it. I like doing it in Carl. I be like, we created Carl, because I be thinking people feel like they're like, we created Carl. You know, Carl is nothing without us, so I use it, especially with the Marco Rose character. Like, you know, basically like Vince did. Hell, I sell what they want to believe. Shit, if they believe we feel like, you know, we're the shit, ain't nobody can top us, then let them feel like that. I just feel like we have fun. We just can do some stuff that other people can't. But you know,
Right.
It's just how it is. I mean, yeah, don't hate us for it, you know, congratulate, because shit, if people want to see Carl, you know, yeah, I'm a recommend it, depending on what they like. If they want something long and they want, you know, long matches, you know, with long promo stuff, I'm going to refer them to, you know, COH, you know, if they just want, you know, shorter matches, you know, entertaining, you know, because, you know, people's attention span is shorter these days. You know, they want something that's go boom, pow, pow, you know. They won't call entertainment. Come to YWF. If you want to call wrestling, go to COH. There's a lot of, or you can go to AWF, or you can go to CWS, or anywhere. You know, it's different calls. You don't have to watch YWF.
Yeah, that's true. So how do you feel? Like, okay, what's the guy name that used to play Sin in YWF?
I don't know.
You don't know? I think he was in the car shoot video that I posted on my Facebook, though. I think that was him, and he called me DDP. I was like, cool, bang bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen the clip you put on Facebook. He the one that called you the DDP.
Right. Yeah, I think he was like, oh, that's just like DDP. So what did you do to him? Because he really does not like YWF. Is his name Adam?
I don't know his name.
You don't know his name either?
I do remember bringing him in.
I could have sworn he played Sin.
Yeah, I think his name was Adam. He had a weird last name. But he first came in as a character named Rave, and Rave didn't do shit. It was just horrible. And he was like, you know, he wanted to come back. And I was like, well, you know, you need to come back to something different. So I came up with a character, and it was Sin. Originally it was going to be S-Y-N, Sin, you know, with a Y, but he wanted to add an extra N. I was like, okay, cool, we can do that. And it was a good character. And it tripped me out. It was a good character. And people like it, and all of a sudden, he just stopped.
And now he bashes YWF.
And bashed it, and he didn't talk to me, and then say, hey, you know, such and such. Hey, I'm not feeling this. Can we do something? Nothing.
But like, what? Like, was it a situation? Like, did you do something to him? Because I know you treat people sometimes. Did you do something to him?
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. So it's just like I think people be scared to talk to me because they're like I feel like this. Honestly, they don't want to talk to me. Like they kind of like know, like, you know, what they're doing is kind of fucked up. So instead of like talking it out like grown men, you know, they do the little boy thing and just, you know, not say nothing at all and then go to other places and just talk trash about you for no apparent reason.
Because I was like, what's the heat with him? What's wrong with this guy? Yeah.
I don't know. And it's just like with other people, like with, Fisk, whatever his reasons for not liking YWF, he never came and told me about it.
Right. Because they sit in Skype calls with themselves for 8 hours a day and talk about, how the show sucks. And they really manipulate each other.
And then,
into hating them.
And at the end of the conversation, they just get told that I'm a total asshole. I'm this, that, and the other. I'm a bitch and all that. Like,
you should hit the things to say about me then.
I don't just get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I mean,
it's supposed to be fun. It's called, and there's a lot. I don't even think I asked these people to come over. These people that actually I think the only person I probably asked was Fisk because I liked his character. Everybody else probably who don't like YWF now, they asked to come over.
What about
I let him in.
What about Jay Crack? Did you ask him or did he ask you?
No, he's another one I like. Jay Crack is awesome. Me and Jay Crack are cool as shit.
Yeah, I like Jay Crack.
Jay Crack is he should be a world champion. I don't see how his character done been. I done seen his character in CWS and shit, and I thought it was always crazy. And at the time, I wanted him to come in. I'm like, man, I think he's really a fucking crackhead. This fucking crazy for real. I was just like, he probably like this for real. And I was just like, I don't think it had fit. But when he came to ACW, when I was going to do ACW, I was like, damn, he'd be perfect to lead that. Because they going to be like something different and shit. And then after ACW, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I was trying to make that YWF our plan. I was like, man, we just going to start doing anything. Fuck it. YWF just going to start running over grandmas, motherfucking motherfucking bitches. We going to have a fucking complete attitude fucking era.
Oh,
shit. So he fit right in, and he's awesome now, but like I said, he should be a world champion somewhere. He should have been a world champion in college.
Speaking of world championships, favorite YWF championship win out of any title?
My favorite who?
Title win in YWF. Out of just any title. Mine is McInerney. What was that? Guilty as charged against Chronix.
You said what was my favorite title moment?
Title change, like title wins.
You said besides Seth, or you want?
No, I said that was my favorite, Seth and Chronix.
Yeah, because it was so perfectly done. It was like, everything went right. You had everything you asked for in a rivalry. You had two complete opposites, two very entertaining characters, two characters you cared about, two characters you cared about the storyline and what was going on, and it just mixed well, and everything made sense, and I think it was just built right. It was built like awesomely, and folks remember. I think that was like the best. I have to say that one was the best one. Other than that, another one, me personally, I don't know how you feel about it. I did like the one with you and Firehawk and the Iron Man match.
Oh, yeah, I like that. You couldn't have really lost in a better way. It was just what happened afterwards that was kind of messed up because I just kind of won it right back due to, like, personal stuff. But I really like that one. I couldn't ask for it any other way. To be honest with you, I was champion for, like, almost a year, and I lost it in an hour-long brawl submission Iron Man match in the main event, so I was happy with that.
Yeah. Another match I really enjoyed was Levi and the Patriot for the United States title. That was damn good.
Did Levi win?
Yeah, he was when he won the United States.
Right. Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
He's the United States champion.
Right. Another one I like personally was, remember, you just kind of gave me a title, the global title.
To kind of set up the ACW.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I had to play that character like, oh my God, because when I first got ACW, and, what was the guy name? Rochambeau, can't think of his real name, but he gave,
Justin.
it
was Justin.
Justin. Yeah, he wasn't gonna do ACW anymore, and I was like, damn, that's kind of bummer, because he gave him an opportunity. Like, he loved the Marco Rose character. Like, when I was in COH and stuff, he just loved it, and the whole thing. I was like, awesome, man. Hell, I didn't even know. I never talked to the guy, and then I just know the episode he made. I ended up becoming the champion and such and such, and so that was cool. So I want to keep it going, and a lot of people who was in it, they loved it. So when I got ACW and I told people, YWF now owns ACW, a lot of people didn't want to be in it. I tried to get, a lot of the originals to join, and they was like, nah. So I was like, okay, so that's why I had to find, other people. I had to, use the YWF people to keep kind of help it. I was like, shit, I don't even got the original almost. So all I got is like Shambo, Rochambeau, and I had Fisk. So a lot of other people didn't want to join at the time, like Peter Gilmore. So did the show. It was awesome. At Rochambeau and AM Punk, because you got the savior. You should have saved ACW and get the title back, and you should have a whole, ACW, resurgence, and then you just look at the stars now. That hell, they was actually would have been ahead of the company. You would have had Seth McInerney. Look at Seth McInerney now. People love fucking Seth McInerney. He would have been the fucking face of ACW. He would have been the ACW champion by now, probably. So, yeah, Rochambeau could have been good, but he wanted to do music, and he can't stay focused on call for more than a fucking week. So, so a lot of people, what's the guy? Sonny Koufax. He's awesome. I like Sonny Koufax.
Yeah.
He actually popular in COH is with Uncle Lester.
I can't remember his name, but I was it's Lester Barkley, I think. But I was a big supporter when I was in COH because I felt they was kind of pushing the same people. It was almost like a cycle of how they would push people. Like one cycle would be like Nate and Goonie, and the other cycle would be like Steve and somebody else.
One of Steve's many personalities would be a champion.
Right, exactly. So, yeah.
How long did you just say? Did you say the Patriot the world champion?
Yeah, apparently the Patriot is the world champion. I ain't watched it so long.
But that's not the personality of Steve, though.
Yes, it is.
Steve is not the Patriot. I'm going to say that again.
He going to mark out listening to this, by the way. Yeah.
I like Steve. Steve is cool. Steve's cool, too.
I don't know why you say that.
I like the Patriot. I never had no problem. He probably just really don't care too much for YWF because of the long matches, but me personally with him, I have no problems with him.
Me personally, he don't like.
Y'all have problems that y'all need to solve and talk and just squash it.
I tried, and people, who are 25, 26 years old and don't know how to, just let things go after we apparently buried the hatchet, which was my doing, by the way. I told him, you know what, this is stupid, let's just bury it. And he said, cool. And that was it. And then all of a sudden, like a month later, I don't like Amir because Amir is arrogant and he brings this attitude to people and he instigates all these problems and blah, 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 blah. And, now I'm just done with him, So that's not my fault, even though apparently everything is my fault. That's not my fault. I didn't go on a call shoot and talk about him for no reason. So, hey, it is what it is.
I'll be happy you're in the DDP of call wrestling, and I consider it a great thing.
It is a compliment. I see myself more as a Triple H. So. Yeah, because I'm going to own the world one day. So.
Yeah. That's damn true.
Yeah. So another question. How do you feel about dudes who are on the roster that are not content? You send them a message. If they don't like a direction of a character, they don't like the direction of the show, if they don't like the angle they in, give them a message, because I know a lot of people are scared to hit you up, and that's why Chronics get a lot of the drama nowadays, because he like they second option to go to.
I said, just talk to me. I mean, we grown. Talk to me. Discuss something. But honestly, in my opinion, everybody I talk to, I done told them the direction. Everybody, I don't, this is the thing with me. When I get somebody, I bring them into the YWF. I'm not going to have them sitting there with nothing to do. I'm not going to bring nobody in YWF and they don't have shit to do.
Right.
Everybody, it surprised me because people be like, how do you get all them people, content with where they at? I was like, you talk to them and you let them know, and hell, what's going to go on, and that's basically what it is. As long as they're doing something, something irrelevant, something that people can remember. I even brought Peter fucking Gilmore in. Him and Sonny Koufax are going to have a great little rapper.
Right.
Gilmore now, everybody don't want to use Gilmore, but watch, when I use Gilmore, and Gilmore's not going to be cutting no 10-minute promos, even though I done talked to his ass and said, Gilmore, it's not going to happen. He was like, give me 6. Like, no. Give me 5. No. 4. No. 4.5. No. 3. 3. 3. 3. And that's it. That's everybody. 3. Because Gilmore is known for long promos. It's not going to happen here, Gilmore. No. And he's cool, but he's cool with it. You understand? He's cool with it. He's a cool dude. He just talks to people. He's cool dude.
Yeah.
I give everybody a chance.
I know he gets into a lot of drama. I never had a problem with him, though.
And the best way to avoid drama is just don't get in it.
Right, yeah.
Just don't respond. I mean, honestly. I hear people say a lot of stuff about me all the time, and you basically ain't hearing me say nothing back until, like, now. People feel like I'm trying to start drama. No, I'm not starting drama. Just speaking on where I'm coming from and just telling my side to the story. But like I said, like everybody says, you have 3 sides to a story. You have their side, you have my side, and you have the truth. So it's just people got to take on how they feel. But what I'm telling you is my side and what, the truth is coming out, from my side of the story. So,
right.
And there's no lies. I'm not going to lie to you.
So another question. Let's go through some releases. The release of Travis Wright. How did that go? Why did he get released? What happened? Did he get released or did he quit? I really don't know what happened.
I think he wanted to go.
You think
I forgot why. It's not clicking in my head why. Because he was the internet champion. He won it. He lost to Capital Dude, and
you don't remember?
I don't know why. I don't think he was just. Honestly, I don't know why. I think he said he didn't have no time anymore or something. I forgot.
So what about Capital? Where is he still on the roster? Or is he gone? What happened to Capital?
He's still, like I said, he got a life. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
He's fucking bitches. And,
I actually talked to him recently, maybe
He be putting up pictures of his abs on Facebook all the time.
So you want to go through the
Capital fucking did.
You want to go through the release of Rob Detters?
No.
What happened?
Rob on drugs now. What's got deep? He used to have this many voice line, like, yeah, now I chew tobacco, nigga. Like, I pop Molly, nigga. So I was like, oh, okay, Rob.
So, we expecting any new talent to come in this in the return?
Just wait.
Just wait? You can't confirm it?
Yeah, I can't confirm it, but I'm not going to tell.
Well, we don't expect you.
I'm not going to tell people, who's coming. But it's a couple of people coming.
Couple? What is it? 2? Or more than that? Right.
Just wait and see.
What? Blue baller. All right. We'll wait. We'll wait.
Yeah.
So is that about it?
Yeah, that's it. I hope I didn't bore anybody to death with this. I'm not, never. I don't think have I done one of these before? Have I done one of these before?
I don't think so.
No.
And mine is coming eventually. Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Chronix would ever do one. Cause I could.
No, no, he's not gonna do it. If Chronix were to talk, you know what a nuke is, right? Yeah, there's enough said. So, so that's it.
That's it. That's all you got to say. No plugs. No, closing lines. Nothing.
Subscribe to Amir Y2J fan on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter.
It's just Amir Y2J now.
Amir Y2J, yes. Subscribe to Amir Y2J on his Twitter. Watch YWF. The #1 choice in call entertainment. The innovators of call. Yeah. YouTube Wrestling Federation. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's been what, 3 years? No, 3 years. It's going to be 4 years. Yeah.
It's about to be 4. Yeah. Well, it's starting late. Yeah. Yeah, it's about to be 4. We're starting late 2011.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Good.
That is it, yeah. I want to give a shout out to CWS, yeah. I want to give a shout out to COH, AWF, DCW,
what?
YCCW, IWA, every other call company out there. I want to give props to all of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was nice doing this. You know what I'm saying? It was good. A long time coming. YWF coming right after this, basically, soon. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
So. All right, man. Catch you on the flip side, man.
All right.
All right, bro.